Hi, it's Ellie. Today I just wanted to talk about something that I've bore witness to over the past few years, and that's the kind of degradation of dedicated art spaces. That's not to say that spaces for artists don't exist anymore. There's definitely still art websites, but to me personally, they just don't feel the same. When I was younger, DeviantArt was a pretty core experience for me as an artist, for better or for worse, and I truly don't think that any sites, art-specific or otherwise, can really hit the same feeling as 2012 to 2016 DeviantArt. Modern DeviantArt can't even hit that same feeling ever since they completely overhauled the UI and decided to let AI art run rampant. Artists now post a lot on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. TikTok especially seems to be a way to get a bunch of eyes on your art, and that sounds good on paper, but in execution, to me it's a double-edged sword. If your art's viewed as good and you have a bunch of people following you and looking forward to your next post, what if your art isn't what the bulk of art talk views as good? What if you're a beginner or a casual and you don't have an insane grasp on all the fundamentals? You get ragged on. You get dragged through the mud. I've personally seen a lot of artists on my FYP post a speedpaint or just a slideshow showing their art, and if their art isn't super detailed or in general aesthetically pleasing, their comments are filled with nothing but, "Oh, that's not," or some stupid shit. It's irritating. It really is. There's never actually any constructive criticism, there's no help in the comments, and if there is, those people get shit on. You can be an artist and post on TikTok, but seemingly only if you're already an insanely good artist. In one of my previous videos, I talked about how original characters on TikTok also seem to get made fun of or are disliked in general. Art Talk really just seems like a place where you can post your stuff, but again, only if it's good and it's not cringy. If your art's good, but it's a self-ship or an OC/canon ship, there will be some people that act like it's a waste of talent. From what I've seen personally, the bulk of comments will be positive, but there are always outliers. And I understand that it'll always be like that no matter what. DeviantArt did the same thing as well, but dogpiling artists just seems to be a hobby on Art Talk specifically. I don't know, man. Art Talk just sucks. This isn't even touching on how certain artists get their art styles named, and then all you fucking hear is just, I hate the jelly art style. I think the glorpy art style is so nasty. And treat them like they're the most hideous art styles ever. So you go and look and it's just stylized art. And that's it. The proportions are off. Sometimes that's the point. Yes, it can be a lack of anatomical knowledge, but sometimes it is the point to make the proportions off. You just really can't seem to have very stylized art while being on Art Talk without some little cretin coming out of the woodwork to go, "Oh, that's not." Side note, that "oh, that's not" shit pisses me off so bad, it's not even funny. Just finish your sentence, man. I could probably go in depth on how rancid art Twitter gets sometimes, but it's honestly essentially the same as Art Talk, it's just on a different platform. I feel like there's secret rules you have to abide by on Art Twitter or Art Talk, otherwise your ass is getting dragged through the mud. It can be a little nuanced because there is the view of like, oh, this artist is genuinely being a dogshit person via their art, but then the flip side is someone drawing a character like Marina from Fair and Hungler closely to how she looks in-game and having their ass ridden because they didn't draw her correctly. The art Twitter discourse I have to see regularly with no warning would send some people into comas, I think. All in all, I just kind of miss having spaces where you could just post art and you didn't get hit with one post leaving your usual audience of 18 people that now has 5,000 comments berating you just because the stylized faces you draw look bad or whatever. I don't know why everyone wants to seem to want the same cookie cutter aesthetic art style. Who the hell knows anymore, man? Thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.